Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Eric, and I'm glad you could join me because this week we're going to be making one of my all-time favorite Middle Eastern dips, black garlic hummus. Making hummus at home is incredibly easy, as you'll see in this video. And if you don't like black garlic, you could use this recipe as a framework to add whatever flavoring you like. You can add jalapeno, roasted garlic, roasted red bell pepper. It's completely up to you. So let's take a peek at what we're working with. We've got chickpeas. I'm using dried chickpeas. You could use canned chickpeas for this recipe. We've also got our sesame seeds, which we're going to use to make our tahini. And then we've got our black garlic. Pretty simple. We'll get into the spices later on. So the first thing I want to get going, because for me it's going to take the longest, is to cook my chickpeas. On medium to high heat, I'm going to bring the chickpeas to a boil in some chicken stock, and I'm going to cook those until the chickpeas are soft. I should be able to smash them with my finger pretty easy. Next, we're going to toast some sesame seeds so that we can make our tahini. And the tahini is a paste made from ground sesame seeds and olive oil. And this is going to be the base for our hummus. You want to make sure that you don't burn them, as that really imparts a slight bitter flavor. But once our sesame seeds are toasted, we're going to place that in a food processor. Once in your food processor, begin to chop those sesame seeds till they turn into somewhat of a coarse sesame seed flour. This may take anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes, depending on your food processor. But once you're done chopping, this is basically what it's going to look like. Now, you can buy tahini from the grocery store. You could probably get it online pretty easy. But making tahini at home is just going to make it taste fresher. You can make a lot of it. It stores great. Okay, now that your sesame seeds are ground up, go ahead and turn your machine back on and begin to drizzle in some olive oil. This is going to start to form a very nice, smooth paste, which is exactly what we're looking for. You can also add a little bit of salt at this step, which isn't entirely necessary, but I tend to add a pinch or two of salt to my tahini. And so this is what it looks like once we've got it turned into a nice smooth paste. Notice how we can easily pour this into a cup, but it's still a little thick, and for me, that's the perfect consistency. Now that our tahini's made, let's add that with some lemon juice to a blender. Now we're going to use the blender from this point moving forward, and we're going to begin to whip or cream our tahini. This is going to turn it into a very nice, very smooth paste, which is going to be the framework for the rest of our hummus. As far as our seasonings go, it's pretty simple. We're going to be using salt, cumin, and black garlic, which has been roughly chopped up. And we're going to take those three ingredients along with some olive oil and add that to our creamed lemon juice and tahini mixture. We want to make sure that we scrape down the sides of our blender, and then we're going to blend that for anywhere between a minute to a minute and a half. After you're done blending this mixture, go ahead and add your chickpeas. If you're using canned chickpeas, be sure to rinse them off first. Mine have been cooked in chicken stock, and so they're ready to go. Now we're going to go ahead and just blend that up. Now the mixture is going to seem a little thick at this point, and technically your hummus is done. So if you like the consistency, you can stop here. Personally, I prefer a smooth and creamy hummus, so we're going to add just a little bit of water to our hummus and go ahead and give it a blend. Now, if you want the full-blown recipe with all the ingredients and the instructions, be sure to check out the description box below. I'm going to have a link to that. Okay, as you blend this, you can always add a tablespoon of water at a time until you get to your desired consistency. And let me tell you, this last little water addition makes a huge difference to the quality of your hummus, and it looks like ours is finished. So let's go ahead and plate it up and give it a taste. Okay, check out how smooth and creamy this black garlic hummus is. And as far as black garlic goes, if you've never tasted it, it's slightly sweet, it's full of umami, very difficult to describe, and makes for some of the best hummus I've ever eaten in my life. And I hope you get a chance to make it. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions on how to make black garlic hummus, leave them in the comment section below. If you thought this video was informative or entertaining in any way, a thumbs up would be helpful. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. We post new videos each week. We'll see you in the next one.